Welcome to episode one of the Wealthy Me podcast. I'm Tasha, and I guide women to their wealthy era where wealth feels like ease, joy, fun, and freedom. And today we're going to be talking about the most important aspect of wealth, which is love. Welcome from Croatia, by the way. I don't think you should focus on me. Look at that beautiful background back there, and I'll try to show you as much of it as possible. We are here for the Goddess Wealth Circle retreat. We're going to be retreating all week, all things wealthy, goddess, you know how we do. All right. So those of you that are joining, say hi. Let me see in the comments. Just say hi so that I know that you're here. I can see in the comments that you're hearing and everything's all good. So I can get ready to go. I'm going to be talking about manifesting love, and specifically for those of us women who are in our midlife season, right? So in our late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. And I wanted to share this aspect of wealth because one of the things that I remember on my journey was getting to that point where I felt like love was just no longer, the opportunities for love were diminishing with age. Like it was getting less and less of um, an opportunity for me to have this part of my life, my dreams come true as I got older. And so I specifically want to speak to those women who are in that season right now. And I'm going to read from my journal at a time. You will hear the backstory where this was a big deal for me. So, first of all, I just want to know, I see Susan, I see a couple of you watching. Can you let me know that you are hearing me? That's the most important thing because, we got different technology going on today. Um, hey, Elizabeth from Cameroon. I love that. All right. And hello to everyone from Croatia. Not my usual office space, but I could definitely turn this into my office. That's for sure. All right. So, all right, great. We can hear you. Yay. Okay. Thanks, Susan. Yay. Okay. So, backstory 2018. I am in my 40s. I have a fresh, broken heart. Probably, I mean, smashed would be a better way to describe it. Smashed heart. I had been engaged for 3 years. And by engaged, I mean I had just gone through 3 years of being emotionally traumatized, being with someone who I could not trust, who did not honor, did not respect me. And you're probably thinking, well, why were you engaged, Tasha? You're smarter than that. And I'll tell you, I was 40 years old and divorced, and I felt like my opportunities for love were just getting slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. And so, brutally honest, I knew I was settling. I knew that I was suffering. I knew full force that this was just like very much last resort for me. But I also want to be honest in saying I really latched on to this belief that I couldn't do better and that, there just was no other option for me. So I said yes and I settled and I absolutely believe this is my last chance. Now we're talking about love, right, as an aspect of wealth, but I want you to parlay this to success in business, becoming wealthy financially, having your dream come true in any area of your life, because the principles are the same. The truth is the truth, no matter what area of your life. Um, you are finding yourself not believing, finding yourself settling, finding yourself saying things to yes that are just, you know, not what you deserve. Sorry, something's gonna drive by. Okay, so fast forward, my heart's freshly smashed. I'm on this trip through Europe. I'm actually in the Netherlands at the time. And I remember going, I am sworn off men. I have zero interest in a man. Like there is nothing in my being that wants anything to do with men right now. But I do know, if I'm being honest, my heart's desire is I do want to manifest love. I do want that part of my life to be wealthy. And so again, I'm talking about manifest love, but the principle is the same. So, you can just draw a line. Maybe you're married, maybe you're in a happy, healthy relationship, but in your financial wealth, you're not fulfilled. You're not living your dream. You're not where you want to be financially. The principles are the same. And so I'm in the Netherlands, and the point I also want to make is maybe you're starting to feel like it's not going to happen for you, right? Whatever financial success is, it's not going to happen for you. Maybe your big dream that you have had in your heart, it's like you're getting older, it hasn't happened, you've tried a few things, it's just not going to happen for you. Because that's where, honestly, that's where I was at this point. But I was in the Netherlands on this trip, my famous 8 weeks traveling through Europe. And I decided, you know what, last resort, I'm going to go off into the woods. I'm going to bring my journal with me. And I'm just going to be honest with myself about God, if you were ever to answer my prayer with a man, this right here is what I would want. By the way, I'm writing from the lessons that I just learned in this past traumatic relationship. So, I grabbed my journal, I went off into the forest, and I want to read to you what I wrote. Okay, so forgive me, I'm not going to be looking at you because I'm reading. I wrote the qualities of my man. Dear God, bless my life by bringing me the man that will honor, love, respect, and care for me as you created a man to do for a woman. I believe I'm a queen in your eyes and deserving of a king. Father, I trust and allow you now to bring into my life in an easy, positive, natural, and healthy and happy way the man that you chose for me. And I feel he would be like this. He is happy and in love with life. He is whole in his beingness and self assured. He's a spiritual man. He believes in a higher source and enjoys life honoring that source. He's a good man. He is, it's like, oh my gosh, that I would even have to say this. He's a good man. And I'm telling you, the guy I was in a relationship with before, I had written 27 pages when I manifested him. Nowhere did I think I needed to say, he's good. But again, this is my journal entry from lessons learned. So I wrote, he is a good man. He is wise. He's loving, kind, gentle, generous. He is truthful. He loves with his all. He is trustworthy in all ways. He loves family. He enjoys nature. And we enjoy being in nature together. He loves to enjoy God's creation through traveling. He respects me and speaks to me lovingly and kindly. His love for me showcases in everything he does, says, and even what he doesn't say or do. He fully and wholeheartedly supports my work and gives me advice and contribution. I'm going to cry. I haven't read this since 2018. Oh my God. His heart and compassion radiates when he smiles. I feel safe with him, well protected and provided for. He brings out the best love. Oh, wait a second. Wait. let's let's make sure it stays still. He brings out the best love, passion, fun, the truest me. I love him. He is an excellent provider and is great with money. Okay, so I want you to hear everything that I wrote, and I want you to know I had the opposite, the worst case, extreme opposite of everything I wrote. Like, he's a good man. What's the total opposite of good? He's trustworthy. What's a total opposite of trustworthy? He speaks to me with love and respect and kindness and consideration. What's a total opposite of that? That's what I had. When I wrote this journal entry, I wrote it from I just came out of the worst of the worst of the worst. I should not be believing I can have love again, but I'm going to use that experience and I'm going to journal about this man. So I wrote it. I was like, good job. This is my statue of David, kind of like my creation of the ideal man. I well done, good job, good day of work. Closed the journal and started to head back out of the forest. And this quiet voice inside my spirit said, well, that's a shame that nobody like this exists. No man is this amazing, right? And and I was like, starting to feel that sense of disappointment when spirit just whispered, Tasha, he does exist. He is real. You could not have journaled and created that if I did not create that man for you. The issue here is you, as you are right now, you are not a match for him. Whoa. This was my moment. This was my greatest, like, this is one of my defining moments in life because there in that forest in the Netherlands was my first entry into this work around identity. What God, universe, or spirit was saying to me, your undeserving identity right now is not a match for this man, but it does not mean he doesn't exist. It does not mean he's not real. It does not mean I don't have him for you. It means you, as you're identifying right now, the reason you're even thinking this isn't real is because you don't identify as someone who deserves it. And so I want to tell you, when I talk about manifesting love with ease, when I did it the hard way, I chased this aspect in the men that I attracted. I created it where it didn't exist. I allowed myself to be emotionally traumatized. I allowed myself to be disrespected. You name it. I allowed all of it because I did not have the identity that said I deserved a man like this. And this is a line, this is a truth I want you to know. We have what we believe we deserve. So as I heard spirit, I went back into the forest and I opened my journals and I wrote about the woman I would need to identify as so that I could attract this man. Actually, I want to change the word. What I got in that moment was if I could identify as the woman who was deserving of him, what would happen is that man would chase me. I wouldn't have to attract him. I wouldn't have to do any work. I wouldn't have to effort. I wouldn't have to prove and pretend and please and, all of it to do the work of like, please, here I am, choose me. No, I would be chased by this man if I embodied the identity of the woman who deserved him. And so what I did is I wrote the qualities of me for this man. Dear God, here is my promise of beingness as a gift to the king that you have sent me. I will love myself and honor myself in a way that is attractive to him. I want you to hear the difference because before I thought, oh, I will love him. I will show him he made a good choice. I will do all of this performance for him. It was like, no, this man wants you to love you. Right? I will love me. I will honor me. And that's what he's going to be attracted to. I will be his queen in all ways. I will love, honor, respect, and cherish him. I will partner with him in all the ways that are pleasing to you. I will add joy and love and laughter to his life. I will give him a home, a place he will be refueled and loved, and I will be his home and his sanctuary, his place to refuel. In love, I will support his endeavors and be his biggest fan. I will be true and sincere to him, and I will share all of my life. And I highlighted this because I wanted you to, I'll tell you the parts I highlighted. I will share all of my life and allow him to provide, protect, and please me. I will love and cherish his family, friends, and enjoy them loving me. I will ask you, God, to guide me in always being compassionate and caring to his needs. I will keep our love and passion burning. I will practice open and honest communication at all times and work beyond my stuff so we can enjoy the peacefulness of our relationship. I will be a goddess. What's interesting when I saw this morning, because I literally just opened this journal to go back. I always knew I wrote this, right? I was like, wow, I didn't even have the goddess world circle in 2018 when I wrote this. And here we are. I'm sharing this with you while we're on a goddess retreat. Talk about I manifested the identity. I will be a goddess, the queen and partner you desired for this amazing man. I will bring love, joy, harmony, fun, and abundance to his life, and our union will be a blessing to your kingdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Tasha. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the parts I highlighted. Okay. I highlighted I will love myself and honor myself because that was the first part of my identity that did not exist. I did not love myself. I was not honoring to myself. When I look back at the relationships that I had allowed myself to suffer through, that wasn't loving me. That that wasn't respecting me. That wasn't honoring me at all. So no, if I was not this thing, right? If I did not have these characteristics for myself, I was not going to attract the kind of man. He was not going to chase me. He would not want a woman who doesn't love and honor herself. He's not going to chase that woman, right? I will share all of my life and allow him to provide, protect, and please me. Yeah, no, wasn't doing that. Prior to this whole thing, yeah, I wasn't doing that. So the man that I was asking for, it wasn't that he wasn't real. It wasn't that he didn't exist. It was that he was not going to come into my life with my whole I got this attitude. I don't need you. I've been taking care of myself and my kids. I don't need you. Like he doesn't want that woman. Right. So I did not identify as a woman that he'd be attracted to. He wants to provide, he wants to protect, he wants to please. My husband calls himself head of security in our lives right now, right? Then I said, I will practice open and honest communication at all times and work beyond my stuff so we can enjoy peacefulness in our relationship. I will be a goddess. I had not been those things in my prior relationship. I I did not communicate openly and honestly. I did not share my feelings. I conformed. I settled when shit was going, through the roof and he was being disrespectful. Oh, I just shut down. Even when I had my own stuff that I had to deal with, I wouldn't deal. I mean, I am telling you what I got that day. I realized I've been doing it the hard way to attract love. The easy way to have it come, to have it chase me is that I needed to become the identity of the woman who deserved it. It would take me 3 years from the moment I wrote this to actually attracting my husband. And I can tell you that reading this right now, why I want to cry, is literally this week. I told my husband, I said, I just want to pause for a moment and I want to tell you thank you because the way you support me, the way you just stand by me, even when I am being emotional, I'm being unrealistic, I'm being scared, I'm being all this stuff. You never make me wrong. You never tell me grin and bear it. You never disrespect me. You literally just stand like you just hold this beautiful space for me. And he has literally come off of these pages. But why did it take me 3 years? Why did it take me 3 years to manifest, Tony? That's right, Denise. Why did it take me 3 years? Because I wrote this, I closed the book, I knew what to do. I knew I needed to become the identity of this woman, but I didn't do the work. The year I did the work, I actually had a defining moment where I said, I am no longer willing to do anything else other than identify as the woman that deserves the man I want. And I literally, it was a line in the sand moment. And 2 weeks later, I met my husband. 2 weeks. And on our first, second, maybe no more than third phone call, my husband said, what do you think about marriage? Okay. I literally had to slow him down. He was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe a woman like you exist. What do you think about marriage? So when I say easy, manifesting love with ease, and especially for those of us women, you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, maybe you're married, maybe you're single, maybe you're in a situationship. I don't know what it looks like, but here's what I have to tell you. Settling is no longer optional. Your wealthy era must include wealthy love. Why? Because wealthy you, the wealthy version of you, she is loved. That's what the creator intended for you, to be wealthy in love. So this man, this, love, if you don't have it, this man, it's not that he is the missing piece. The missing piece that I realized that made it easy was when I recognized, oh, it's how I identify That's the missing piece. When I became the identity of the woman that this man would chase, love found me. He came to me. He chased me. He pursued me. We are happily married. He's actually here in Croatia, which is big dream come true because we're going to be working together, supporting the goddesses, which is like another one of my wildest dreams. But I share all of this with you to say this month of October, this month is all about identity. Every single Monday when I go live, I'm going to be talking about a different aspect of wealth and having you reflect on how you identify in that area. It's all identity work this month. And we're going to end the month on October 29th. I'm going to do a masterclass that's all about the wealthy you, the identity activation, the identity of the woman you step into that activates wealth because you're being her. So if you're like Tasha, sign me up. I want to be there. I want all the details. Type the word reminder in the comments to make sure that you get all the notifications. So type the word reminder. You're going to be prompted. Make sure you follow the prompts, right? It's going to tell you how to sign up for the reminders. So sign up for the reminders. Make sure you're on the list. As soon as the details drop, you're going to get them. But for now, save the date, October 29th. That's going to be our identity activation date. All right. Everybody watching live, watching the replay, doesn't matter. Type the word reminder in YouTube. You're going to get a link. It should also be in the show notes in the description for this video. You can click the link. But the most important thing for you is, I am not experiencing my wealthy area, my wealthy era. It could be in love. It could be success in your business. It could be in your finances. It could be in your health. It doesn't matter. I'm not experiencing my full definition of wealth. And I know it's because I don't identify as that version of me. I need to do work in that area. Then I want to support you October 29th with that masterclass. Okay, that's what I got for you. And closing the journal, putting it back in safekeeping. Actually, I'm going to go read this journal entry to my husband as soon as we're done here, because I think he's going to get a kick out of that just to see how powerful I am. One second, trying to find my glasses. All right. So you have to see this view because I should not be the only one that's allowed to be experiencing this. I mean, honestly, this property is absolutely amazing and totally wishing you were here because, well, you should be a goddess. You should be retreating all over the world with me and the other goddesses. All right. Well, have an amazing Monday. Enjoy the rest of the day. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon here. So we're gonna get ready for our reception later on this tonight. But bye for now. Have a great week.